In today's show, I'm going to take you through a collection of giant food served. First one is giant ice cream crepe. On a large skillet, put on a label of crepe batter and swirl till it reaches the circumference, round and evenly smooth. There will be 4 fresh warm crepes ready for the sweet fillings. First, spread the Nutella on a third of the overlap crepes. Next, cream fillings on another third. Then, creamy caramel on the last third, all the way to the edge. So many sweet treats will be loaded inside. Cookies, malt balls, candied mango, frozen strawberries, Oreos, sliced bananas, frosted flakes, chocolate chips, and shaved almonds. Yum, so crunchy. Blueberries too? What are those white cubes? I think they're marshmallows. That would go well with this mix. Finally, snowballs of chocolate and vanilla ice cream. The fresh crepes stuck together with the Nutella spread fold over like a blanket, nestling in all those flavorful ingredients. It is carefully rolled to be eaten like a giant ice cream cone. It even comes with a paper holder to capture all the drippings as you slurp this down. For the final touch, use the fruits and chocolate to make it look like a cute puppy dog. Okay, so not so cute, kinda scary, but it is about to be licked anyway. And now welcome to Burgers Almighty. We will show you a unique multi-thin patty burger made from scratch. The buns are rolled from dough mixed that morning, and to get them fluffy, score the top. The giant burger will get a bun 9 times the size of the others. Grilled onions flavored with pepper are essential on all the burgers. This restaurant also has chili cheese fries, so the chili is made fresh with ground beef, onions, beans, and chili tomato sauce. The chuck roast meat is trimmed and ground on the premises. Each burger is weighed before cooking, and the giant burger is 6 times the size of the others. The buns are opened and toasted with butter on the skillet. Strangely, the burners are smushed to pancake thickness, then covered with roasted onions, and then flipped over and topped with cheese to hold them together. The same is done with the giant burgers. They are so big, 2 spatulas are needed to flip them over. Russian dressing, mayonnaise, and mustard are added to the buns according to order, and of course, pickles. The cheesy meat in triple layer is added, and even the smaller burgers can be ordered from a single to quadruple patty. Bermuda onions, but I would rather have lettuce and tomato. Now for the decadent chili cheese fries. Meaty sauce on top of freshly cut fried potatoes and topped with cheddar cheese. This burger is so giant, even half of it cannot be lifted. It would make a great cut cake for a party or family dinner. Certainly interesting to look at and then eat. Next comes the giant egg roll. Start with lots of eggs, whipped up with sugar. Chop green onions or chives and other chopped vegetables. Ham and imitation crab meat is added to the mix. Now pour onto a well-greased square skillet. As it cooks, slowly roll it down like a carpet. Don't be shy about the oil now. Once halfway rolled, add some more omelet and continue the process. After 8 times, you've got one colossal egg roll. It slices perfectly to fit onto bread or pile onto a plate. It is like a quiche, but without the pie. This didn't take too long and is enough to feed 20 people. Into the deli case at the local market for customers to buy and eat cold or reheat at home. Now it's giant fish bread. It's like a giant waffle or pancake bread shaped like a fish. And as everyone wants to catch the biggest fish, this shop has a mold that's 1 meter long. Anything can be added to the inside. This one alternate rows of beans, tofu, and corn mix, but it can be anything. Add some batter to the top and let it cook like a waffle. The cast iron lid is so heavy it must be lifted with hooks and winch. When it is halfway done, add some nuts to the second layer and cook it a bit longer. The giant fish is ready to be shipped or served on premises. Each section has a different ingredient to please everyone at the party. The next part will be a giant pork cutlet that is prepared by trimming the fat and cutting into rectangles and then flattened. What a fun machine that smashes the meat or anything you desire to an even thickness. Cut the mozzarella cheese with the blade and it's sliced to precision. Put eggs into the bowl. It's hard to believe they could have become chicks. A small amount of flour and whip into a foam. Coat the cutlets in flour, egg, and cover in tempura large flakes. Any type of cutlet can get the same treatment. It really packs in the flaked bread. Add the mozzarella, more flakes, and yeast, and compress. Deep fry until golden brown. I would love to take a bite of these meaty treats. Make a spicy soy sauce. Add some mayonnaise and serve up with slaw and rice. Or get creative with breaded fried cheese and different sauces. Now for the giant cutlet. It's the same thing, but placed in a square pan and compressed, and served with tangy brown sauce. Now let's go to the pizza shop, where everything is made from scratch, including the large amounts of dough. Flour, yeast, water, and salt and sugar to taste is all you need. Thin sliced cured ham will be one of the more popular toppings and is stored away. Now to make the buns. Roll them well. The yeast will make it rise when cooked. Section off into little balls that will be the crust when the pizza is ready to be made. The cheese is measured and stored for later use. Roll the dough, fold it like a towel, and place it into the pizza pan. Add the garlic peppers, tomatoes, and make an olive-based topping as well. Now, have all the toppings ready for when the pizza is ordered. The pureed tomato sauce is added to the top of the dough in the pan, and cheese is added in a big circle. The other ingredients are ready for when the customer orders it. This meat is called takoyaki. It's a dough ball filled with a mixture of delicacies from land and sea. Here we are at a small kitchen where oil is poured into muffin pans and then the batter is added. This is fried up dough with corn and other crunches placed on top. Crab meat and squid is put together and it's sizzled up. When it's almost done, add these orange things. Your guess is as good as mine as to what it is. But the yellowed rolled stuff certainly looks like American cheese. Top it with a hot dog, egg, and shrimp, and you've got a strange mix of a lot of cheap foods that probably go great together. A baby octopus and chili spice is added to make it look interesting to chow down. The chef twists and turns it so it's ready to pop out easily after the final slather of batter and butter are added. When it's done, it's a fishy fall. Kind of like a surprise meal that you just bite into. It's cool how they maneuver the dough around until it makes a ball. This is served in a cup with sauces, coconut, and other shaved things. I hope it's not wood. And it's probably one of the more interesting things you will ever eat. I'm kind of adventurous. I'd give it a try. I do feel bad for the baby octopus, though. They look so cute. Now for dessert, we will see how a chocolate-rich castella cake is made from scratch. Start with lots of eggs for a rich, fluffy cake batter mix. Slowly remove the yolks from the container and delicately place them in another. For one cake, 30 egg whites are put in a bowl and lemon juice is poured in. While this is mixing, the yolks are put in a bowl and a liter of whole milk is added. The cake flour is hand sifted, giving it uniform surface area and added to the egg mix. Pure cocoa powder from the cocoa bean is added along with powdered chocolate. Milk, sugar, cream, and Nutella, which is made from hazelnuts, palm oil, sugar, and cacao powder, along with some trace ingredients, will give it a great chocolate flavor. This all goes under the mixer and is slowly combined. When it's not quite baked, though, the semi-sweet dark chocolate chips are added. Paper is lined in the trays so that no part of the cake needs to be cut out for this might break it. When it is done, the strong chef lifts it over his head and flips it. He then flips it again. The chef uses a meter stick to make sure it's exact and evenly cut. While still smoking hot, the cake is cut in half and then into fifths to make 10 cakes to box and sell. Wow, look at that! One tall jiggly chunk of fluffy chocolate delight. I suppose with all that chocolatey flavor, just having that with a glass of milk or coffee would be a delight. However, adding cream would be heaven. We hope you enjoyed taking a tour of the many giant-sized dishes found in the food stalls and fine restaurants of Korea. It certainly made me hungry. How about you? If you liked this video and would like to watch more, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to be notified about when our next video is posted. Bon appetit!